Hi everybody, I want to show you inside of the Preparing Hearts for His Glory Teacher's Manual. Okay, this is a program that's for ages 8 to 10 and it has extensions for ages 11 through 12. Okay. Just wanted to do this video in case anybody is trying to decide if you want to do Preparing Hearts, you want to see more inside of the teacher's manual and see how it's laid out and stuff. I thought that might be useful. So I know that when I'm purchasing stuff, I like to look inside of it in depth and kind of get an idea of how it's used and things before I do it. So, okay. There's an intro at the beginning that you can read. It gives you, in the intro, it tells you how everything's used and what the little initials stand for throughout the book. You'll see S, I, and T throughout the book, and this gives you an explanation of all of that. So it breaks it down even into section as you get further in here, and what's going to be in each section, the books that you need. For this is a literature-based program, so you'll need a lot of work. So, and they do say that they include handwriting with practice and like copy work and things like that. We add extra handwriting, but that's just us. All right. Then it goes right into your lesson plans. And this is laid out in a 4-day schedule. And the 1 week is 2 pages. So you have Unit 1, Day 1. I mean, 1 day is 2 pages. I'm sorry. So this is everything you'll do in 1 day. So for example, Day 1, you'll do reading about history, story time, research, history project, independent history study, poetry, Bible study, language arts, math, and science. And this is your whole entire day. Now, we do a different language arts, math, and science. So when we come to these boxes, we just go into whatever lessons we have for our other curriculum. This box is a rotating box, so that'll be different each day. So it's vocabulary here, geography here, timeline, and then you're back to research on Unit 2. It goes like that throughout every thing. Alright, and then one thing that I mentioned earlier is that they have a T, S's, and they have I's. There's the I. And T means teacher-led, S means semi-independent, and I means independent. So anything that has an I next to it, they should be able to work on completely by themselves. Anything with an S, they might need some teacher guidance, but then they can work on their own. And anything with a T is teacher-led, so you'll definitely need to be helping them with those things. Alright. Okay, at the back of the book, there's an appendix. Let me see if I can get to it. There we go. Okay, so in the back of the appendix lists the story time titles and books that you are going to need. You can get these from your library. You can buy them, whatever you need to do. You could buy it all together at the beginning in a set. What I do is I just either get them at the library or purchase them as we go. This is for the extension package, so if you do use this with older children, then it gives you a guide on when and how to use that. And then this is a little science lab. You can reproduce this for your kids for science. This is narration. It tells you how to do narration and gives you these student lists to print off. There's written narration skills, and again, another student list. Then there's dictation in the back of the book, which this is what they use for spelling. there are 3 different levels of dictation. So we started at level 2 because they suggest that you start with level 2 if your child has not formally been introduced to dictation. And so since we haven't really done formal dictation like this very much, we decided to start level 2, and because I just want my children to have the strongest spelling foundation that they can. So we've been moving through it pretty fast though, so this is what they look like. There's level 4. It's a difference. It's quite a bit of a difference. There's a lot to write, so I wouldn't suggest moving a child who isn't very good at writing for long periods of time or things like that. I wouldn't suggest moving them to level 4 just because they're in 4th grade. It goes by skill level and not grade level. Alright, so our next is math schedule. So if you're doing Singapore math, they give you a schedule of how to schedule 2A and 2B, 3A, 3B, and 4A, 4B, depending on what math your child is in. Again, they want you to go by skill level and not try to worry about like grade levels or anything like that. Alright, so then last in the book is poetry. You have an index of poetry. There are 35 weeks, so there's 35 weeks of poems listed. And then all of it is just right there in the back. So I find it really handy that I can just flip back there. Now, something that we did do is went on the Preparing Hearts for His Glory Facebook page, and I made some printables to go along with it, and for poetry, and put them in the back of a binder for my students. This is just their student binder that we use, and I can show you how we use that in another video. But I just printed a few things off, and it really helps us to just get along in here. So that is my little look inside of Preparing Hearts for His Glory Teacher's Manual. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. And also, if you have any suggestions for using this manual, you can leave that in the comments as well. So thank you for watching this video. Bye.